It doesn't take a long look to notice that this house is quite different from the others here in our village. This house represents the Victorian era in America. The Victorian era refers to the reign of Queen Victoria in England, which lasted from 1837 to 1901. During this time, the influence of the middle class grew, and the wealthy began to assert their wealth as the Second Industrial Revolution took hold. The increase in factory-produced items made life easier. Towns were growing as people became more prosperous. While before, a home was simply enough for what a person needed, the Victorian era began to see homes that became larger and more comfortable, as well as a way for people to show off their growing financial security. The fancy trim around the border of the lower roof and porch spindles are examples of these fancy additions. If you look carefully, you will see some photographs around the room. Photography was first invented in the late 1830s and by the early 1860s had become quite affordable and relatively simple. The Civil War was one of the first conflicts to be photographed on a large scale, and many soldiers had their photographs taken for their loved ones, as well as carrying a photograph with them to battle. It soon became a status symbol for people to have photographs of family members decorating the home. The Victorian era also brought changes for children. Queen Victoria and her husband, Prince Albert, were very affectionate toward their children. Prior to this time, parents felt children would be spoiled by too much love and attention. The Victorian era brought about new ideas, including many of the ideas and traditions we still have at Christmas time, such as gift-giving, Christmas trees, and decorating homes for Christmas. Perhaps the rocking horse and dolls you see here were once Christmas gifts for a lucky child long ago. To learn more about early American Christmas traditions, join us for our candlelit Christmas evenings the first 2 weekends in December.